Hello everyone and welcome back, and today we're going to be installing the Western Digital Black SN850 into the PS5. Okay, so before we start, there's a few things we should know about the PS5. Firstly, it requires a speed of up to 5,500 megabits a second, and it also needs a heatsink on it, both of which the Western Digital has, which is perfect. So before we start, we're going to make sure that the console is turned off, completely off, not in rest mode, so we don't lose any files. So for this video, I'm also going to be cleaning the console as well. As we're taking the panels off anyway, it's a really good time to just give it a good clean. So we're going to start with removing the base. For this, you're going to need a flathead screwdriver if you have a launch model. If you have a later model, they're just a thumb screw. And then with that out of the way, you can now move on to the side panel. Okay, so we'll be starting with the side with the PlayStation logo on it. This one isn't actually necessary, you can just skip this bit if you're not going to clean it. Now to remove the panel, you're going to pull it from the top rear and then just pull it down. If this is your first time doing it, it is quite stiff and it will take a while, but you'll get it. So after a quick clean, we're going to repeat the process on the other side, remembering that the front of the console is now on the other side. Okay, so just giving it another quick clean on the other side, and this is where you'll see the SSD panel, just right here. And to remove it, you'll now need a Phillips screwdriver, quite a small one. And with that out of the way, we can now move on to the mount. The mount itself is also held on with a Phillips screw, so we're going to take that off and then the mount will come with it. The next step is to measure where the SSD will fit in the bay and then inserting the mount into the correct position. The SSD can now be fully inserted and screwed down. And with that all complete, the only thing left to do is to put all the panels back together. Starting with the SSD panel, which returns at the bottom here, and then screws in again back at the top. With the other panels, the side panels and the bottom base, all going back on exactly how they came off. And with the console completely put back together, the power plugs back in, and the HDMI lead, it's now time to turn it on. So first thing you're going to see on boot up is that you're going to need to format the new hard drive. This is completely normal and will only take a few minutes. The PS5 also does a speed test on it too, to make sure it's above the 5,500 megabytes per second required. And once that's all done, it's time to move some games over to it. For this video, I'll be using Infamous Second Son as an example. It recently just got some pre-order DLC just made for free in the store, so if you haven't got that, get that now. So in the menu here, you'll see a new option called Move Games and Apps. And this is where you'll be able to move it. And here you'll also see the available storage of the console storage and the SSD as well. And that's it. Once it's moved, you just need to check the game still works. That's it. I hope you've enjoyed. Leave a comment below if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!